everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for my unpainted nails, but I wanted to film this flip of my December 2022 album. It is my Citrus Twist. I believe this is the red color and it is their 2-inch spine. And yeah, let's just get to flipping through this. It's a 6x8 album. Citrus Twist basically sells 6x8s and 3x8s, but yes, this is their 6x8 album in red. So yeah, the first part of this, nothing over here, just left this blank. This is a picture of the Aloha sign at Kahala. There is a person here because I didn't quite get close enough to crop it, but this is a 7x7 cropped to 7x7 printed with their tree, the poinsettia tree that they set up at Christmas time. I just thought this was really pretty. The back is my reason why. I did use the one from Ali Edwards that she dropped in the December daily from the year before, and I just didn't go through and correct it. But yes, we were spending the Christmas season in Hawaii, Matt and I, and we had gotten back from, which was that? No, we had gone to Okinawa this year, so there was like lots of travel and good stuff going on. So story one, I believe this is a paper from Studio Calico or something. I had gotten it in a gift box swap that I had gotten from a Linda Loves Creating. Sorry, gonna take a water break. But yeah, this paper, so my letters on top, Matt's letters on the back, that is our letters to Santa for the year. Really enjoyed doing that, including that. Story number 2 is my coffee bean Christmas holiday cup. I love this cup, so I had gotten it for work. This is that picture, and just put it as a tag, written a tag on the back so I could indulge in that little joy. I believe my numbers, the wooden numbers, are from Ali Edwards this year. They misspelled my name on the back of the cup, so there is that, but I still love it. And oh yeah, the wooden numbers are from Ali Edwards. Just little details. The cup template I found online somewhere. I don't have die cuts, so I've just been using the same template to kind of trace the cup and make it seem like the actual cup. Story number 3, Matt and I had gone to see A Violent Night because he wanted to, because David Harbour's in it, and this is just a little story about that, the movie ticket and our thoughts on it. It was really fun, recommend that. Story number 4 is the story of the Spotify Wrapped list and my playlist. So I had printed out my listening personality. It says adventurer. Oh yeah, and this was also a year like I'd started using Spotify more, so because I'd gotten into Spotify like during the last couple of years, so I started using it more. So they said my personality was adventurer. I printed out my top songs, the top podcasts that I was listening to, my allegedly top artists, which isn't really true. I don't listen to Taylor as much as everybody thinks I do, and so I did include my playlist of songs that I would describe the year for, and it is 34 songs. So there is that. The fifth story of December is Tis a readathon, Tis the Season-a-thon came back, so I participated in that for the year, and I had intended to read One Day in December, It's Christmas Time, The Adventures of Santa Claus, 500 Miles to You, and The Little Match Girl. I didn't finish all the books. I believe I finished 2 or 3 that December. 'Tis the Season-thon is only supposed to be a week, but I think I extended it for all of December. It's kind of a busy month and I don't read as much. Then story 6, oh, this was also a flip up. Story 6 is the story of us getting a new Christmas tree. Our Christmas tree is now 6 feet tall. So this is a picture of me decorating the tree. It flips up to the picture of the tree, and this was our old Charlie Brown tree, which had gone through a lot, and one day it was breezy and Matt sent me this picture of it falling. So I decided to upgrade our tree. It was just from Walmart and not very expensive, and it's an artificial tree, so we use it all the time. Story 7 is we had our advent calendar. We had gotten the gourmet popcorn advent calendar this year, and we had we got it from Barnes and Noble, and there were, like, every day you open a door and there's like, I forget, 12 different bags of gourmet holiday flavored popcorn with jokes. Like this one said, why didn't anyone laugh at the popcorn jokes? Because they were too corny. So I talked about that and how we might go back to chocolate next year, but it was okay. Story 8 is my 6 things I'm grateful for this year. I had gotten this paper cutouts. This paper is, I had in my stash, but I attached the gold frames with the printouts of my writing and like scanned it, and I hacked it all together, so it came out the way I wanted. But there are 6 things in frames of the 6 things I'm grateful for this year, and yeah, love that. Story 9 is the books I read in 2022. Yes, all the books I read in 2022. They are not in order. I just made them fit. That's a thing I'm working on doing. And I didn't quite size it right, but I made it a little bit bigger. A little smaller so it could fit on the 6x8 paper, so it'd be great on the back. Otherwise, I didn't have a thing to go here, and I don't like to leave blank pages. Story 10 is Matt and I checked out a craft fair. This is one of the photo ops at the craft fair. It was Maker's Mark craft fair, so I got some things there. We also tried out Matt's first time at Diamond Head Grill, and it was pretty good, but they did mess up his order. Story 11 is we went and hung out with our friend at Beer Lab in Pearl Ridge, and this is their art, and it was our first time there, and we got a bunch of appetizers, which was super fun. Not all of these stories are Christmas stories, as you can tell. Some of them are just fun stories throughout December, but that's just the way I do my December daily. Story 12 is 3 movies we watched in December. So we watched Robert Downey's documentary movie on his dad senior. We watched Amsterdam, and I rewatched The Night Before. All fun movies, love it. Night Before I would almost continue to watch every year, but not. Story 13 is a story, I used the card Highs and Lows, and the graphic is of Henry Cavill. So December highs have been seeing friends, baking cookies, in-person events, and Christmas parties. December lows were I had a down internet at work, too much I don't know if it's too much internet, too much work, and the DC's announcement regarding Henry Cavill, and that was that picture. that Henry Cavill was out as Superman, even though he made an appearance as Superman in The Rock's movie. I forget what it's called, but it was fun. And then yeah, so story 14, these are the Christmas cookies I baked for work using this kit. It's just sugar cookies and icings, and tried to do that. Then I also made cake cookies, which I'm no good at. I don't know if you can tell, but I used the gingerbread cookie cutter and they turned out kind of fat. But yeah, that is that story about how I made cookies, and then for my coworkers, and then I also took them to Matt's friends. Story 15 is my story of the Starbucks cup. This year, the Starbucks cups were released when we were in Okinawa, and then by the time we were in Okinawa October through the beginning of November, and then by the time we got back, there was no more in Starbucks cups in Hawaii, so that's why I'm showing a white cup and telling that story and how I wasn't able to get one this year, even though they were seen everywhere and a bunch of people tried to get. Story 16 is the holiday party at work in which I made those Christmas cookies for. This is just the group picture of my coworkers at the time, and then we have a selfie from one of my coworkers because there were some people that left earlier. But yeah, it was just a fun time, and we got to do it as an in-person event, so yay. Story 17, this is like the Mele Kalikimaka sign at Honolulu Hale, and then you flip over and there are this photo op of this another sign, which you can see me down there. It says home for the holidays. I forget where this card is from. Anyways, and here's a picture of me and Matt in front of the Honolulu holiday tree, and it was just our stop, since I was dressed up in holiday gear, festive gear, to go to Honolulu holiday this night and hang out and see the lights and such. So I have lots of pictures of lights, a picture of just the tree, a picture of the wreaths from the wreath contest, more pictures of trees, the picture, yeah, Honolulu holiday sign, the more trees, Santa and Tutu Mele, deer, the lights, the back of the Mele Kalikimaka bricks, which is kind of blown out and says Ho'ole Makahiki Ho, and then rolls into story 18, where we went to the Christmas bar in Hawaii. This is the one in Waikiki. This is the menu, the decorations, my drinks that we got, and then us taking selfies all around the place. Story 19 is us building a cookie house. We had gotten a chocolate chip cookie house this year and built it, so this is what our house looked like. Frosting melting a little, but it was very cute with the gumdrops and stuff. Story 20 was just a cold day in Hawaii. It was 69, it said, so I took a screenshot, added the winter bubbles, and it also said like a high wind. And I had this card in my stash, and you can't really see the writing on it. It just says I was describing a cold wintry day. Story 21 is Christmas movies that we watched in December. We had watched Spirited, Scrooged, Home Alone, Elf, the Charlie Brown Christmas, Falling for Christmas, and the animated Scrooge, which is just more wonderful movies that we enjoyed. The back of this is just a graphic that says let your heart be light. I don't know if they're two separate cards. Yes, they're two separate cards, but I wanted more hold it together. Story 22 is the story of us watching Glass Onion, the Knives Out movie. It was a fun murder mysteries by Ryan Johnson, and I just put welcome quiet. That was kind of all that happened that day. Story 23 is a Merry and Bright card, and I just took a picture of the sunrise on the way to work. So I thought that was fun because I hardly get to see that, or sometimes I do and don't. Story 24 is us going stocking shopping, but I have my mask on, and that is the only picture we took because we went to Pearl Ridge and we didn't really get much stocking shopping done because it was crazy. But then we met up with our friend Danny and we went to Genki Sushi for Christmas Eve dinner and had holiday merriment. And yes, the last time I could use this COVID card in here. And then the back is December 25th. We spent, Matt and I's holiday tradition is to have cinnamon bun waffles drinks before we go to brunch with my parents. This year was at the Calico hotel, so they had it all decorated up. These are all this is one of the trees at the Calico hotel. The bench where I was sitting, they have a snowman, another tree, and then we had gone to my brother sister-in-law's neighborhood and they have a Heineken beer tree up the road from there, so I thought that was cute, all lit up like that. Did I not? 25. Oh, story 26 was we had dinner with our friend out in Kaimaki. I forget when Christmas was. Maybe it was Thursday. Nobody was, but we met up with our friend and then we had dessert at this place called Via Gelato. So this is the bench, and my dessert is cute. It says bench only for eating Via Gelato, their Christmas decorations and some of their other decorations. Story 27, we met up with our friends Jacob and Alicia who were in town. This is dinner 1 at, I forget, one place. So we had that dinner. It was cool to meet up with them. Story 28 is the story of our Christmas cards. Now, and this is just a graphic card. It says now is the best time for choosing magic and joy. And I just made an envelope to hold all of our Christmas cards, including ours, which we did just a simple graphic of us against the wall in Okinawa, single-sided card, and then all the rest of these with lots of tapes and stuff and washi tapes, make it all fun. Story 29, these were our Christmas cocos. I forget. Matt's mom had sent us a snowman and something else, so that was fun to see it explode as a cocoa bomb. So that's 29. Story 30 is this traditional setup of I do for New Year's as Japanese and stuff, with the kadomatsu and the mochi and the tangerine. So I talked about that. Story 31 is New Year's at my parents' house. So this is our traditional family picture for my sister-in-law's parents in the kitchen. And so 31, a new year just around the corner, and then pictures of fireworks and the moon and us kissing, and then it says wrapping up this year with more fireworks pictures. So that is my 2022 December daily album. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, I will be back very soon with another video. And I'm hoping this video gives you some ideas for things to document and take notice of in December. And yeah, I will see you guys. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye!